Have you ever found yourself chasing a goal so hard that the pressure starts to weigh you down? Maybe you've poured all your energy into achieving something important, only to feel anxiety creeping in, frustration building, or even doubt settling like a cloud over your peace of mind. It's a common struggle, how to balance the hunger for success with the need for calm and contentment. How do you keep striving without losing yourself in the process? How can you achieve your goals without sacrificing your inner peace? What if I told you that the key to not only reaching your goals, but doing so with a peaceful mind, lies in the art of letting go? That sounds paradoxical, doesn't it? To let go when you want to hold on tight? To release your grip on the outcome while still pushing forward with purpose? It's a delicate balance, but it's one that ancient Stoic philosophers mastered long before our modern hustle culture. Stoicism, a practical philosophy born in the harsh streets of Athens and refined through the trials of Roman emperors, teaches us that our peace depends not on external success, but on our inner attitude toward the journey and its results. The Stoics understood that while ambition drives us, attachment to outcomes breeds suffering. They showed us how to channel our effort into what we can control, our actions, choices, and responses, while gracefully accepting whatever unfolds beyond our influence. In this video, we're going to explore the art of letting go as a powerful tool for achieving your goals with a calm, steady mind. We'll dive into how embracing detachment from the fruits of your labor can free you from anxiety and frustration, making your pursuit not just more effective but more fulfilling. This is not about giving up or being passive. It's about harnessing the strength to surrender control over what you cannot change and focusing your energy where it truly matters. You'll discover why attachment to outcomes can trap you in a cycle of stress and disappointment, and how letting go can become an act of courage rather than weakness. We'll unpack practical mindset shifts inspired by Stoic wisdom, from reframing failure through negative visualization to cultivating gratitude for your effort rather than results. We'll also explore how to set goals wisely, aligning them with your values, balancing ambition with acceptance, and trusting the natural flow of events. When obstacles arise, and they will, we'll learn how resilience flourishes when you detach emotionally from setbacks and see them as opportunities to grow in virtue. Patience will emerge as a vital companion on this journey, teaching you to respect the timing of progress without impatience or despair. And as you cultivate inner peace, you'll find that your drive remains strong yet serene, enabling you to pursue success without losing sight of what truly matters. Ultimately, this video invites you to rethink success not as a frantic race for external validation, but as a peaceful journey of purposeful action and wise acceptance. It offers a path where ambition and tranquility coexist, where you can let go and yet still reach, where you achieve your goals with a heart steady and free. So if you're ready to transform the way you pursue your dreams, to stop battling your own expectations, and instead embrace the art of letting go, join me now. Together, we'll learn how to achieve not just success, but peace, how to live fully, striving wisely, and letting go gracefully. To truly grasp the art of letting go, we need to understand one of the core teachings of Stoicism, the dichotomy of control. This principle divides everything in life into two categories: what is within your control and what is not. Your thoughts, choices, attitudes, and actions fall within your control. Everything else, other people's opinions, outcomes of events, even many of the circumstances you face, lies beyond it. When you begin to see the world through this lens, a profound shift happens. You stop wasting energy trying to manipulate or worry about things you cannot change. Instead, you focus on what you can do moment by moment. This focus is the root of peace because it frees you from frustration caused by chasing illusions of control. Desire and attachment, particularly to results, are the common culprits that disturb our peace. When you cling tightly to a specific outcome, whether a promotion, a relationship, or a goal achieved, you set yourself up for suffering. If the result doesn't match your expectations, disappointment and anxiety flood in. Stoicism teaches that this suffering is unnecessary because the outcome is not truly yours to command. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring or striving. On the contrary, the Stoics advocate for wholehearted effort in all you do. The key is to invest in your effort and character, then release attachment to what happens afterward. This creates a mindset where your peace no longer depends on external validation, but on your integrity and perseverance. Attachment acts like a chain, binding your happiness to uncertain events. Understanding this helps you see why so many people feel restless despite outward success. They are caught in the trap of wanting to control what lies beyond their reach. Stoicism invites you to break those chains by recognizing the limits of your control and practicing acceptance. Recognizing the difference between commitment and attachment is essential here. Commitment means dedicating yourself fully to your work, values, and growth. Attachment means expecting or demanding specific results to feel worthy or happy. The art of letting go balances these by holding firm to commitment while releasing the need for guaranteed outcomes. When you live this way, your efforts become a source of joy and fulfillment regardless of results. You find freedom in the process, and paradoxically, this freedom often leads to better outcomes because you're not hindered by fear or desperation. Now, many people misunderstand letting go as weakness or giving up. But Stoicism reveals the opposite. Letting go is an act of profound strength. It takes courage to surrender your grip on things you cannot control. It requires humility to accept uncertainty and the unknown. True power lies in flexibility and acceptance, not in rigid control. The Stoics showed us through their lives that surrendering to the flow of events while maintaining your virtue is the mark of resilience and wisdom. Consider Marcus Aurelius, who ruled an empire yet wrote about the importance of accepting fate and focusing on his own reasoned actions. His strength was not in controlling every outcome, but in mastering his own mind and letting go of what was beyond him. This strength born of letting go allows you to navigate life with grace. Instead of being buffeted by every storm of change or disappointment, you stand firm like a tree rooted deeply, bending but not breaking. In this way, letting go is not passive resignation, it's active engagement with life's realities. It means channeling your energy into what matters, your actions, your attitude, and releasing stress over the rest. Understanding this prepares you for practical mindset shifts you can apply daily. You'll learn how to reframe failure, cultivate gratitude for your efforts, and maintain motivation without clinging desperately to outcomes. Letting go becomes a skill you practice, strengthening your peaceful mindset and empowering you to pursue your goals with clarity and calm. It's an art, one that transforms the struggle of ambition into a journey of wisdom. Letting go is often misunderstood as giving up or being passive, but from a Stoic perspective, it is actually an act of great strength and courage. It takes a powerful mind to surrender control over outcomes while continuing to engage fully in the present moment. The Stoics teach us that by relinquishing attachment to things beyond our control, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering and gain the clarity to act wisely. Think of letting go as a kind of mental surrender that doesn't diminish your effort. It refines it. When you accept that you cannot command every result, you avoid the exhaustion that comes from fighting the inevitable. Instead, you direct your energy toward what truly matters, your choices, your intentions, and your character. This surrender is not weakness, it's an expression of courage. It takes bravery to face uncertainty without clinging desperately to guarantees. The Stoic philosophers themselves lived lives full of hardship and unpredictability, yet they remained steady by practicing this kind of acceptance. Marcus Aurelius, for example, ruled a vast empire but wrote extensively about yielding to fate and focusing on personal virtue above all else. Letting go also means embracing flexibility. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, and rigid insistence on a specific outcome can lead to frustration. By cultivating adaptability, you learn to navigate setbacks and changes with grace, adjusting your course without losing sight of your values. This strength, born from letting go, transforms obstacles into opportunities. Instead of seeing failure or delay as defeat, you begin to view them as part of the natural order, events to be met with resilience and reason. So, when you practice letting go, you're not stepping back from your goals. You're stepping forward with a wiser heart, one that understands the limits of control and embraces the freedom that comes with acceptance. Now, how do you begin to embody this art of letting go in your daily life? It starts with simple but powerful mindset shifts that reshape your relationship with success, failure, and effort. One effective technique is negative visualization. This Stoic exercise involves imagining the loss of something you desire or the failure of a goal before it happens. While it may sound counterproductive, this practice prepares your mind for potential setbacks, reducing shock and anxiety if they occur. It also deepens appreciation for what you have and the effort you're making. Another shift is to focus your gratitude not on outcomes but on your effort and process. Celebrate the work you put in, the growth you achieve, and the virtues you cultivate along the way. When your happiness is tied to your own actions rather than external results, you create a foundation of peace that cannot be shaken by success or failure. Reframing failure is crucial. Instead of seeing it as a verdict on your worth or ability, treat failure as feedback, a chance to learn and improve. The Stoics remind us that mistakes are natural and necessary steps in any meaningful journey. Maintaining motivation while letting go might seem tricky, but it's about shifting from obsession over results to a commitment to your principles. You pursue your goals because they align with your values and purpose, not just for the rewards they promise. This way, your drive remains strong yet serene. Practicing these mindset changes daily trains your mind to stay centered amid uncertainty. You build resilience and calm, becoming less reactive to external fluctuations and more anchored in your own reasoned will. As you develop this peaceful mindset, you'll find that goals become less about frantic grasping and more about steady, joyful engagement. Letting go doesn't stop your progress. It clears the path for wiser, more effective action. It is the art of balancing desire with detachment, striving with acceptance, ambition with tranquility. Setting goals with wisdom and peace is a delicate but essential practice. The Stoics encourage us to align our ambitions with virtue, ensuring that our desires reflect what is truly good, not just fleeting pleasures or external validation. When your goals arise from your values, such as justice, courage, or wisdom, they become meaningful pursuits that nourish your soul rather than restless cravings that unsettle your mind. In defining your goals, it's important to balance ambition with acceptance of uncertainty. The future is unpredictable, and clinging to rigid expectations invites frustration. Instead, set clear intentions that guide your actions but remain open to different outcomes. This flexibility allows you to pursue your objectives wholeheartedly without being crushed if the path shifts or the results differ from your hopes. The Stoics advise focusing on the process rather than just the product. Ask yourself, am I acting with integrity? Am I doing my best in the present moment? These questions keep you grounded and connected to what is within your control. Pursuing goals this way transforms the journey into its own reward and makes success a natural byproduct rather than a desperate aim. When you avoid obsession with specific results, your motivation becomes more sustainable. You're less likely to burn out or lose hope during setbacks because your worth isn't tied solely to achievement. This approach fosters patience and perseverance, virtues that are essential in any meaningful endeavor. Obstacles are inevitable on the path to any goal, but how you face them defines your progress. Stoicism teaches that resilience grows from detachment, when you separate your emotional well-being from the fluctuating fortunes of life. Instead of reacting with despair or anger, you learn to view challenges as opportunities to practice virtue and deepen your character. Every obstacle becomes a chance to exercise patience, courage, and wisdom. When plans falter or difficulties arise, you pause, assess what is within your control, and adapt with grace. This mindset doesn't eliminate hardship, but it changes your relationship with it, transforming struggle into growth. Stories of Stoic figures abound with examples of resilience. Epictetus, born a slave, endured immense hardship, yet maintained his freedom through mastery of his mind. Marcus Aurelius faced wars and plagues but remained composed and purposeful. Their examples remind us that true success is not about avoiding difficulties, but meeting them with a peaceful heart. By cultivating this detachment, you reduce emotional turmoil during setbacks. You protect your peace without losing your commitment. This balance allows you to persevere steadily, confident that your efforts are worthwhile, regardless of immediate outcomes. In this way, resilience through detachment becomes a cornerstone of achieving goals with a peaceful mindset. It empowers you to face life's unpredictability without losing your center and to keep moving forward with steady purpose and calm resolve. Patience is one of the most underrated yet powerful virtues in achieving any goal, and the Stoics placed great emphasis on cultivating it. Patience is not about passivity or waiting idly. It's about enduring the natural pace of progress without frustration or despair. When you understand that meaningful change unfolds over time, patience becomes a source of strength rather than a test of endurance. In the pursuit of your goals, it's easy to feel anxious or impatient when results don't come quickly. But Stoicism teaches us to trust the natural order of things, to accept that some things must unfold in their own time. This trust doesn't mean you stop acting or striving. Rather, it means you release the tension that comes from forcing outcomes prematurely. Cultivating patience daily involves reminding yourself that obstacles and delays are part of the journey, not signs of failure. You learn to embrace the process, finding value in each step rather than rushing toward the destination. This mindset helps you avoid burnout and keeps your motivation steady. Practices like mindful breathing, reflection, and meditation on impermanence can strengthen patience. When you pause to recognize that all things are transient, including setbacks, your frustration softens. You see challenges as temporary waves rather than permanent barriers. Patience also fosters humility. It teaches you to respect the complexity of life and your own limits. This humility keeps your ambitions balanced and your efforts sustainable, allowing you to continue without losing heart. As you build patience, you'll notice a shift in how you experience progress. Instead of anxiety over timing, you cultivate calm confidence in your steady, purposeful movement forward. This calm becomes a foundation for peaceful achievement. Cultivating inner peace while pursuing your ambitions is essential to maintain mental and emotional health. The Stoics practiced meditation and reflection to center themselves amidst life's chaos. These practices help you detach from comparison, envy, and the pressure to constantly achieve more. Letting go of comparison is critical because it frees you from measuring your success against others' achievements. When you focus inward, valuing your own growth and effort, your peace deepens. You stop chasing external approval and start appreciating your unique journey. Balancing drive with acceptance is another key. You can remain ambitious without letting desire become a source of suffering. This balance keeps your mind clear, your heart steady, and your spirit resilient. Rest and self-care are often overlooked but vital components of sustaining peace. The Stoics recognize the importance of nurturing the body and mind to maintain the energy and clarity needed for virtuous living. Taking time to recharge isn't indulgence. It's essential for long-term success. By integrating meditation, mindful reflection, and self-care, you create a resilient inner sanctuary. This sanctuary supports your ambitions and protects your peace, allowing you to pursue goals with joy rather than stress. Ultimately, cultivating inner peace amid ambition creates a harmonious life where success and serenity coexist. This harmony is the true reward of mastering the art of letting go. One of the greatest obstacles to achieving goals with a peaceful mindset is the ego. Our sense of self often becomes entangled with success or failure, making every outcome feel like a reflection of our worth. The Stoics warned against this dangerous attachment, teaching that ego clouds judgment, breeds anxiety, and disrupts tranquility. Letting go of ego means developing humility and self-awareness. It requires recognizing that you are not your achievements, nor are you defined by external praise or criticism. Your true value lies in your character and effort, not in the applause or judgment of others. Stoic humility is about seeing yourself clearly, acknowledging both strengths and weaknesses without exaggeration or denial. This balanced self-view frees you from the need to prove yourself constantly or defend your image. It opens the door to genuine growth because you're willing to learn and adapt without fear of losing face. Practical exercises to reduce ego's grip include daily self-reflection, asking yourself where pride or defensiveness might be influencing your actions. Journaling about moments when ego took control helps bring unconscious patterns into awareness. Meditation on the impermanence of fame and fortune also weakens the ego's hold by reminding you of life's transient nature. As you surrender ego-driven desires, your mind becomes lighter and more focused. You approach goals with sincerity and clarity, rather than being driven by fear or vanity. This shift not only brings peace, but often improves your effectiveness, as decisions made without ego bias tend to be wiser and more aligned with reality. In embracing the art of letting go, you invite a freedom that transcends achievement itself. You free yourself from the chains of attachment to outcomes, the burdens of ego, and the turmoil of impatience and fear. This freedom is the true essence of success, a success measured not by trophies or titles, but by the peace and integrity with which you live. So as we conclude, remember that the art of letting go is not about abandoning your dreams or efforts. It's about mastering your mind and heart so that your pursuit of goals is infused with calm, wisdom, and resilience. It's a journey of living fully in the present while accepting the uncertainty of the future. By practicing the Stoic principles we've explored, focusing on what you can control, releasing attachment to results, cultivating patience, humility, and inner peace, you create a foundation that supports not only achieving your goals, but thriving in the process. Let this be your invitation to walk this path daily, to strive wisely, let go gracefully, and find freedom in the balance. Your goals are worthy, and so is your peace. When you master this art, you don't just achieve, you flourish. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the art of letting go. May you move forward with courage, clarity, and a peaceful mind, achieving all that matters without losing sight of what matters most, your inner tranquility.